Hello everyone and welcome to Anchor Point Passions. I'm Sarah Sherman and today I have a really big surprise update. In the last video that I did, we kind of hinted at me getting a new bow. We were doing distraction training and my dad came over and distracted me by saying, "Hey Sarah, look at this bow. You got your new bow, it came in." And yeah, he got me. But today I wanted to actually show what that bow is, why I got it, and then I have a little challenge at the end. So let's get to it. Alright, so I picked the Hoyt Invicta, and I picked it for a very specific reason, and that is because I wanted a more aggressive cam. And I've been shooting the Hoyt Pro Force lately, and it's been really great. I love the bow. I just want to get a little bit more aggressive cam, like 65%, so that I'm getting into the back wall, and if I were to ever just get weak in my shot, then my hand will jerk forward and I'll know that I am not in the back wall where I'm supposed to be. It kind of forces me to shoot a more aggressive shot. Now, for me personally, I don't really like Hoyt's spiral cams because they're just a little too aggressive. So if you were to ever let off on, the string just a little bit, that bow's going straight down and you kind of collapse. And that's just not something for me, and you really have to hold those cams back. So Hoyt came out with a new cam, which is their DCX cams, and they are so smooth, so well shooting cams. I love them when they go off. It's just so crisp and so clean when they go off. It just feels amazing when the bow is shot. I can shoot them in 65% mods so that I do have that aggressive shot feel when I get back. So I am holding some weight when I'm at my back wall, which is amazing. So those are the real reasons why I got the new Invicta, because I had promised myself that once I shot the Pro Force, I was like, this is the bow, I'm not getting another one. But once I shot this Invicta, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. So I finally got it, it's here. And I also, one other thing to note, I got the previous bow before the Hoyt Pro Force. I got the Prevail, but I got it 40 axle because I thought, well, a long riser would mean that I could be more steady. That's not the case. No, I need a shorter axle, which is why the Hoyt Pro Force worked out so well for me. So that is why I got the 37 axle in the Invicta. So I'm really hoping that this bow is going to shoot amazing. I went to Lancaster Archery already. I don't know if you saw when I pulled it out of the box, I already put on my equipment and we got it all set up and everything. And literally first shot out of this bow, bullet hole. I'm not even kidding, like bullet hole, first shot. So I'm going to continue setting this bow up because I had to take some stuff off to be able to fit it in the box for dramatic effect. So I'm going to put that stuff on and then I will describe to you what the challenge is for today. Alright, so for today's challenge, we are doing the Robin Hood challenge. And on Brady Hempton's social media, he put up a video basically saying that he wanted to start up a challenge for Robin Hooding an arrow. Now, the minimum distance that you can shoot for this challenge is 20 yards, so that's where I'm going to stand. And there's already an arrow downrange, like an old arrow that you don't use, that you will be Robin Hooding. And basically, if you don't know what a Robin Hood is when you drill your shaft. So, for an example, when you have an arrow downrange and then another one comes in and basically like goes inside the shaft and then splits the arrow. Now, I thought this would be a fun challenge because I just got my Invicta. So really the only shots that I've put through it are the shots that I did to tune my bow at Lancaster, which one shot bullet hole. And then I went to just sight in my bow just so like I could aim on the arrow and hit the arrow. And I shot 5 arrows doing that. So I have barely shot this bow, and I want to prove to you guys how amazing this bow is and how accurate it is by Robin Hooding an arrow downrange, because I really think this bow is amazing and I really think I can do it. I also wanted to mention this. So from the last video, you can tell that my dad and I, we like to joke around and we're slightly competitive. Well, when my dad first started shooting archery, and he shoots really big X27s, so they're like really, really fat, and he was shooting downrange at 20 yards, and literally, like, I believe it was his 25th arrow, Robin Hoods it. And so this arrow is like super long because since he has such a long draw length, his arrows are like max size. Me, I have never Robin Hooded an arrow before because every time that I've shot, once I got good at a single spot when I was a kid, we moved to a 3 spot, and I didn't want to move to a 3 spot. I thought that was really intimidating. I wanted to stay on a single spot, but everyone was like, no, you're going to Robin Hood an arrow, you're going to destroy it. So I moved to a 3 spot, and now whenever I shoot outdoor competitions, I shoot pin knocks. So yeah, I've never Robin Hooded an arrow, and my dad holds that above my head. And so now, hopefully, I will be able to say, yeah, well, I've Robin Hooded an arrow too. All right, without further ado, let's get to this. I'm excited. That is right over top of it. This nonsense. Ah! Look. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I did it again. The exact same thing. Exact same thing. It is right over top of that arrow. And it ricocheted. Okay, now the arrows are just playing tricks on me. Look at this. That's how close it was. I Robin Hooded it with my fletching. Look at this. It literally, my arrow, hold on. My arrow was so close that it ricocheted, but the fletching. The fletching! Gah! Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to Robin Hood the arrow, and not with my fletching. Oh my gosh. It is on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna get you. Going down. got it. All right, look at this, guys. Yes, oh my gosh. Knocked the fletching off of this one right here. Oh my word. And then, look at it. Oh. All right, guys, just some final thoughts here. I can't believe that actually happened. Oh my gosh. But anyway, aside from that, I want to challenge you guys to this as well. Do you think that you can robin hood an arrow with your bow? I'd like to see it. Put it down in the comments. Let me know if you've tried it. And I wanted to let you know that you can do whatever you want as long as you set your mind to it and you go out and do it. Alright guys, that is today's video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear from you, so please put some comments down there in the comments. And if you'd like to see any more of my videos and get the notifications when they come out, please click that bell. Other than that, I will see you in the next video.